All right, guys. So as I said, first moves, I really want to get our men into town. And of course, once we get there, we will check the actual line of sight and see if it's a pretty decent line of sight. It looks like a lot of infantry over here, and I definitely want to get some tanks in this area. So we might need to actually snag one of these. I don't like separating the tanks, though. Let's see. Do we have tanks up here? We certainly do. So we're going to grab... Ooh, sorry. We're going to grab these guys right here, and of course, advance. Now, again, we're defending against this army, so that definitely gives us an advantage. If we can just set up here and anticipate the enemy's movement, I'm hoping they come from the road here, but I'm guessing they're probably going to come from the forest somewhere over here. But if we can at least get a decent setup, I think that's a good way to start the battle. Also, I'm not sure if this is due to the beta guys, but one thing I've noticed now, there's actually a main HQ unit here. And again, maybe I just never had this unit get killed, but when this unit or if this unit gets killed, we lose the overall battle. So we don't want that to happen. We want to defend these two areas right here, Gersfeld specifically, from this radical army. Let's see what's going on here. Neutral. I don't like that. Hold on. That would be really great, though, if civilian vehicles were added to the game. Although I don't think that's actually neutral. I just think our guys have not yet identified the target. Okay, we've got to get into Mospach as quickly as we can here. Got some infantry here, too. Oh, we've already spotted a target, guys. I'm going to go ahead and actually delete that waypoint for this tank. Have the Leopard start firing. Oh, beautiful. We already got a hit. Looks like the enemy's already trying to make it across. They've got a recon vehicle here. Love to just score a hit on that. Oh boy. Yeah, we definitely have to start stopping these guys, especially when we get decent hits like this. So let's delete that waypoint. We're immediately engaging these units. For sure, they're trying to get across that bridge. And I think this is a perfect opportunity to stop them before they get any farther. Good shooting, boys. Surrender now. We don't want to have to kill you. But we'll do what must be done. And stop this Leopard as well. Love the work these Leopards are doing right now. And we are also facing an enemy mechanized army, so they certainly have tanks too. They might just not be using them here. You could see a bunch of them out on the snow in not the best state, let's be honest. Oh boy, that could definitely be tank units. Alright, well, it's certainly vehicles we want to keep an eye on. Keep it up, boys, keep it up. Love the sound of that machine gun. That is just epic. It's the 7.62 millimeter Coax MG3. Certainly gets the job done. Again, guys, this is a mission created using the mission generator. In this case, we made it a defense mission. But you know, obviously, it's entirely up to you what kind of mission you decide to move forward with. Whether it's a meeting engagement, a defense mission, or an attack mission. I think there's probably going to be a few more, hopefully, as we move in to the final stages. Looks like we've got some contact up here. Oh, definitely. So enemy vehicles are already approaching our infantry here. And again, I just want the scout team to kind of hold out. In fact, I'll send the scout team to advance, or we should have actually just scouted with them. Alright, few enemy vehicles over here. I don't even think we're going to need to use our air power at this point. We're doing very well. Great shooting, boys. And again, it doesn't seem like they have any armor that they're willing to dedicate here to this mission. That's going to make it a lot easier for us. Keep it up, keep it up. Shot right there on the side, man. That's just like shooting fish in a barrel. And we're actually getting very lucky by the fact that we also reached this town before they did. I think that's a major advantage in this battle, especially since that town right there, and this really shows like the importance of location in this game. That town right there is right smack dab in the middle of the two objectives. Even if they go up north here, we're still going to spot them with the units in the center. I just think that's just great positioning. I think they're probably going to shoot their own commander at this point. We're really just looking out for armor at this point. Don't think the scout's going to really locate anything. I mean, we'll maybe locate some armor here, but as you can see, these guys have already been hit. So they're already not in the best scenario, best state, really. Oh! And we don't actually have further data on these troops, but usually when I see 3 like this, I think these are AT troops. Again, if it's like 5 or 6, it's usually like an infantry squad. God, my goodness. Now that's a tank. That is definitely a tank. Maybe not. It's a Stahlfeldzug 9P122. I have no idea what that is, guys. Oh boy. That actually looks like it could be effective against us. It might be the first weapon they've actually used that's made a difference. Get inside the tank. Oh boy. Alright, so the APC did take a hit there. Looks like he's alright. He's gonna make it. And see if they did that from the woods here. So for instance, if they jumped over here, popped out. They already had a few units here, but I think they should have put all their units here, just gotten on the edge of the woods, and they could hit us for quite a lot of damage. Also, those buildings would obscure our view of them for the most part. They could just take pot shots. But let's see what happens. Maybe they still have a few tricks up their sleeve. Oh! Total weak point there on the 9122. Alright, actually our Leopard is taking hits here. Surprising. I think it's a failed uprising, guys. I don't think these GDR troops are going to make it anywhere close to this town. And hopefully we have stopped this idea from coming to fruition. Although I don't like that our Leopard just got wasted by one of their missiles. And the other one is actually kind of in trouble here. Yeah, we've lost a few vehicles back here, a few Leopards. So those vehicles are quite decent in terms of hunting tanks. Just getting one shot off with those missiles seems to be effective every time. I'm not sure if it's like a heat-seeking missile or what the deal is. If anybody wants to, maybe look into it down below. Remember, this is a scenario we sort of created. Technically, in 1983, the German Democratic Republic was still a state, etc. But in this case, Germany has been created in 1983. So what missile systems were they using in 1983? I do wonder. All right, I see a few guys actually in the woods here already. This is exactly what I would have done. So they potentially could be setting up in the forest here with their tanks to actually make a little attack. I don't think they have a lot of time left, though, and this battle's only been going on about 10 minutes. Not even, actually. Oh, wow, ammunition's cooking off. We lost another Leopard, guys. Wow. So again, they may be taking my advice. It's like Alexa, only it's in Armored Brigade. Of course, I don't think the game can actually hear us. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, we've definitely taken some hits here on the flank. So I'm going to grab, I don't want to risk our HQ. I'll grab some of these tank units, like this Leopard, and I'm going to advance over here. I'm also going to grab some of these guys, and also advance over here. We want to be careful. We don't want to grow complacent here, and all of a sudden the enemy's completely overrun us, and we're definitely taking fire. There's no doubt about it. The enemy's putting up a good fight. Incoming. Good shooting. Some of our bravest men right at the front of the battle, they're taking really the nastiest hits. Boom. Let's take a look up here, see what's going on. Yep, we definitely have contact up there. That was an amazing shot. And I'm guessing through the trees. That would be a pretty tough shot, but we do have this road going up here, and that's where we use that LOS marker to really determine specifically what our units can see and what they can't see. I really like that because it gives you an insight into exactly what a unit would be able to see on a map like this. There's another hit. Oh, they've definitely got some tracked vehicle here. I think that's almost certainly a tank. And they've actually managed to break quite a few of our tanks here. I'm getting worried now, guys, that they could break through here and ultimately defeat us. We want to be very careful. We don't really have any secondary line of defense. If this falls, that's all we've got. Oh, man. Just as I was about to move him, too. And we'll advance with our infantry into this wooded area. We should have actually done that before. He's well hidden. I told you guys, if they just started right there, they would have been okay. Oh, I like that. So that shows elevation. That's really nice. Okay, one of our tanks getting awfully close here. Stop him. Ooh! Went right past that guy. Way too close, folks. Love this. So this, of course, gives us a nice little explanation of all the buttons in the game. Just clicking right there. I mean, that's great. He's holding out, man. That tank is holding out. It's a T-72M MBT. For those of you wondering what model this is, she's mean. That's for sure. Alright guys, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going crazy. So I thought I had set up air support, but actually what we got was an F2AA gun. And it's an AA gun, from what I understand. So this is actually used to take down, enemy airplanes, helicopters, etc. Pretty effective, but not what I was looking for. I was hoping for some air support. So we put ourselves into a little difficult position, but I like a challenge. And as long as we can hold on a bit longer, I think we've got this. So let's hope that that's the case. And just to make absolutely sure, I'll go ahead and send in that last tank next to the HQ. We still have a few tanks alive here. Oh, maybe we don't. I think we got maybe one tank alive. They managed to really knock out a bunch of the East German troops, but it looks like they still have some units willing to fight. And as long as they're willing to keep on fighting, the battle goes on, unfortunately for us. Let me see if we could actually get this thing to fire. It looks like a pretty big gun. I doubt it, though. I highly doubt it. High explosive. Maybe we could. Yeah, again, I don't think so. I think at that distance, it's going to be very hard. Oh, my goodness. Look at that enemy air support. Now, this is where the AA gun could actually come in very, very handy. Going straight for our HQ, guys. If they destroy that, we are dead. It's essentially like a killing our main general. Oh my goodness. A nasty few bombs they dropped there. Not sure. Could have been 500 pounders. We just don't know. But they absolutely shocked the hell out of our tankers. The Helmschutz squad is retreating. Not good. Not the Helmschutz. These guys are known, man, for being one of the best damn squads we have. Well, let's just hope that the damage we've already done to them is sufficient to keep them pretty weak here. Once again, we're getting... I'm going to delete that waypoint because if we can get a shot, I'm going to take it. Oh! Again, Helmschütze squad taking nasty shots there. Almost looks like missiles being fired. It could also just be a tank firing, I believe. Almost certainly, even. Okay, we'll take the boys at Sennenberg. And I think we're going to move them to the center of the battlefield. But what we'll do is kind of move them this way so they have a little bit more coverage as they advance. And I'm just hiding our HQ unit, guys. I don't even want this guy risking his life. And let's hope that that area is safe. I'm hoping that, like, the heavy tree cover here will protect him from most damage. But we also have what looks like an enemy tank unit moving this way. That can't be good, so we're going to take him and send him into Gersfeld. Here we go, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Delete all waypoints. Come on, just target him, Leopard. Just target him, baby. Fire away. Do it for Germany. Oh, no way. Man, it's almost like he saw that coming. And now it's down to the infantry, really. Unbelievable. Already our Leopard was taking fire there. That is epic. The way the enemy's playing this right now. Let's delete that. Let's advance over here. Hopefully this is where they're headed. No, 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 no. Delete last waypoint. Man, look at how close. Look at that distance. There's definitely an enemy tank here. I really hope that we can spot him. Come on, man. You can do it. That distance is just so great. As you can see, they've actually buttoned up there. It's like they know we're shooting at them. Can we hit them? Now it's a moving target at maybe over a kilometer, maybe even more. There we go. No damage. We did hit the tank, but there's no damage on that damn behemoth. We just had a Helmschütze squad retreat. We really have to kill this. I would feel so much safer if we just killed this one T-72. No, looks like he's not spotted him anymore. And honestly, the T-72, as you can see, we've taken heavy damage. Our crew is panicked. The actual vehicle itself is immobilized. I mean, this is the kind of damage the GDR forces are doing to us right now. Nice shot, Leopard. This is where most of the enemy forces are, so they've really saved their tanks for last. Okay, nice. The Leopard did manage to take out an enemy wheeled vehicle. I wonder if we could bring him down. Just be a little cheeky here and kind of get him just on the edge here so he could view most of them. But I don't know if it's going to work, guys. This guy's been through hell and back. And so have our infantry here. They really have put their lives on the line to defend Deutschland. Let's go ahead and try to get the rest of these boys into some buildings. These guys are already in a building. Not very effective, unfortunately, for them. And yeah, our Jaeger squad has taken a pounding. But so have a lot of their infantry squads. I mean, you know, we saw them advancing initially, getting smashed in that initial push, but now things have changed. It's amazing how quickly that happens, isn't it? All right, come on, come on. Be our hero, Leopard. Be our hero, please. He's done. These Leopards cannot stand up to those seem to be Soviet tanks, or at least provided by the Soviets. And I think that we're going to be losing this town for sure. Whew, just listen to that, man. I love the sound effects. Terrifying, of course. I mean, just absolutely terrifying. The enemies not only destroyed us in this town, but they have terrified anybody in this town. It's just unbelievable. Push over here. I think these are mostly infantry squads, like I said before. And like the AA squad we have here, which is not going to be able to do much, unfortunately, against this enemy. I'm going to call that a loss for sure. We still have a lot to learn about the game, and that's going to have to be a loss. I thought it was going so well. So I will go ahead and... oh, there's got to be a surrender button. I could have sworn there was a surrender button before. Hold on a second. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and... I don't think I want to save and exit. I just want to give up. No! Alright, so we'll jump back in, guys. I do want to get, like, an honest casualty count here, but it's pretty clear to me I know when to admit defeat, and this is most definitely a defeat. I guess it might actually make us play through to the end. We'll go ahead and actually fast play it. There's no way that's going to get any better. And again, all I can do really is grab these units and maybe advance into Gersfeld. You know, probably it's going to take quite a while and not necessarily accomplish much of a goal. But we'll see what happens, folks. Ooh, enemy fixed-wing aircraft coming in for the final kill, and they're actually still getting hits on our units here. Our AA is actually taking fire, and it doesn't look like we managed to knock down any of those fixed-wing aircraft. What I'll do, guys, is we'll actually return here when we've got the casualty report. And there we go, guys. It's a tactical defeat, and I like how they've absolutely improved things because the enemy didn't even have to take that final objective to get the victory. And it looks like we lost 55 troops, 22 vehicles. We actually killed 162 GDR troops and destroyed 41 vehicles. So out of this battle, we actually came out, as far as I can see, on top. Unfortunately, that didn't really translate into a victory here. We definitely won a victory in terms of casualties on the enemy, but not in terms of the actual tactical locations. So I would anticipate that this enemy force would eventually dissipate. They do have a lot of tanks. Once again, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, comment down below. You know that we need your subscriptions to keep on providing you guys with great strategy games, and this is definitely a very niche avenue of gaming. So please do subscribe, support the channel, share it with people, and stop by in the future. I'd love to see you guys again, and I'd love to do some more battles. If you guys have any ideas for battles that you'd like to see in the game, please keep in mind that in this new update we have Poland, we have France, we have Great Britain, a bunch of new factions. I believe the only one additional that's new there, is Poland, from what I understand. But if you guys would like us to take a look at a specific faction, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see what we can do. Thanks again, guys. Take care, and have a great day.